In a warm little village, nestled between rolling silver hills and whispering woods, there lived a bright-eyed kitten named Whiskers. Though small, Whiskers had the courageous heart in the village. Whiskers was never alone. He and his 3 best friends, Muffin, Snowy, and Tiger, were known throughout the village as the Paw Pals. Muffin, plump and cheerful, always chasing butterflies and loved cookies more than anything. Snowy, gentle and graceful, with white, soft fur that shine like the moon, and blue, sparkly eyes, full of curiosity and wonder. And Tiger, thoughtful and clever, with love for adventures and stories. He could also solve riddles easily that would leave even the smartest ones baffled. Together, they brought laughter and warmth wherever they went. One glowing afternoon, the Paw Pals were playing under the old oak tree as usual. All of a sudden, there was a flicker of green light, bright enough to make the grass shine. The Paw Pals crept closer, curious. There, on the branch of the old oak tree, sat an elf, no taller than a kitten, with a shimmering crystal ball in his hand. Before the kittens could move, the elf very deviously offered to be friends with them and to play with them every day. But his friendship could only be earned by accepting his challenge. Then the elf flicked his wrist and vanished into a swirl of sparkles, leaving behind a glowing golden trail that led straight into the forest. The kittens hesitated. Snowy said in a trembling voice, "Maybe we should tell our moms first." But Tiger was already stepping forward. "Come on, let's do it. We are not scared of anyone, are we?" Muffin said in a confused voice. "It could be a trap, but we will never know unless we explore." Whiskers sighed. His instincts whispered no, but his courage whispered go. The trail gleamed like melted sunlight, twisting and curling mysteriously. Tiger studied it with fascination. Muffin bounced excitedly. Snowy hesitated, but her eyes were filled with curiosity and a sense of adventure. And Whiskers felt a swirl of caution mixed with curiosity. And so, the fascinating adventure of the Paw Pals begins. The deeper they went, the darker the world became. The cheerful sounds of the village faded, replaced by the soft hum of magic drifting between the trees. The golden path pulsed gently under their paws, almost as if guiding them deeper. But then, with a sudden shimmer beneath their paws, everything changed. The ground lit up, the trees shifted, and the forest twisted itself into a swirling maze of light and shadow. The kittens had stepped into an enchanted trap, crafted by the mischievous elf, whose magic danced through the leaves. Their first test appeared in the form of a trembling bridge of broken, old wood planks. It swayed dangerously over a gorge filled with dark, mysterious mist. Snowy froze, her heart trembling with fear. Muffin had a timid look on his face and hid behind Tiger, who also looked afraid but wore a brave face. Whiskers, at the front of the group, looked at the bridge bravely, and he stepped forward, encouraging others to follow him as well, albeit a bit hesitantly. The moment they all crossed the dangerous bridge, the entire wooden bridge dissolved into sparkling dust. Their path forward was blocked a giant wall of mist, so thick that one couldn't see even an inch beyond it. As the group approached the misty wall, Words appeared into the mist, seemingly out of nowhere. They read, "I hide in shadows, yet give you sight. I fade in day, but return each night. What am I?" Everyone looked confused, looking at each other for answers. Tiger seemed deep in thought, his eyes gleaming with knowledge and wonder. He walked alongside the misty wall, thinking as others watched him expectantly. Suddenly, Tiger's eyes widened, and he shouted while facing the misty wall, "It's the moon!" He jumped up and down excitedly, as others celebrated with him as well. He had solved the riddle. The misty wall in front of them dissolved into nothing, as their path was lit by the moon, beckoning them to their adventure. As they ventured deeper, a faint chirping sound led them toward a small blue bird. The poor bird looked exhausted and trembled as it tried to fly, but failed. The Paw Pals were stumped. How to help a bird so small and fragile? Snowy slowly approaches the bird and observes it. Snowy gently touches the bird's head to stabilize her and says to her friends, "This poor bird is too hungry and weak to fly. We need to find her food." The others start searching around for something to feed the bird. They saw some delicious red apples on a branch of a tree. The branch was bent very low, over a small swamp full of murky water, mud, and underwater plants. The group was confused. No one could dare to get the apple from the branch and easily avoid the swamp. While they were thinking and whispering among themselves, Muffin ran towards the tree and climbed it easily. His friends were baffled by his sudden action and shouted at him to be careful. Muffin slowly and carefully placed his paws on the branch of the tree and moved forward. Inch by inch, bit by bit, he reached the apples hanging from the branch over the swamp. His friends watched with utter amazement as Muffin tore an apple from the branch with his mouth and slowly and carefully moved backwards. Muffin then climbed down the tree as his friends cheered him and commended his bravery. Muffin then gave the apple to Snowy, who cut a small piece from it with her claws. She placed the small apple piece near the famished bird, who started eating it eagerly. The Paw Pals watched with content hearts and fulfilled smiles as the bird ate the apple and regained its energy. The bird then flew towards the sky. Suddenly, the ground around them shimmered. The darkness surrounding them slowly dissolved as the warm, orange light of the setting sun shined through. The giant trees with long, curling branches slowly receded, and the grass regained its lush green color again. The world around them shifted. The forest returned to its beautiful, calm and serene nature again as the magic spell broke. The kittens found themselves back beneath the old oak tree. The grand adventure of the Paw Pals has come to a fantastic end. With the spell lifted, the Paw Pals hurried home through the now bright and wonderful woods. When they reached the village, their moms greeted them with relief and love, their gentle paws pulling them into a warm embrace. They told their moms everything: the mysterious elf, the shimmering path, the enchanted forest, the challenges, and the lessons they carried home. That night, as the kittens curled beneath their cozy blankets, on the fence outside, tiny golden lanterns glowed softly in the moonlight. as magical words appeared above them. No more tricks, only friendship, a gift from the elf. As the 4 little but courageous kittens successfully completed his challenges. And so, the Paw Pals discovered that true courage shines brightest when shared. That curiosity must always be guided by care, and that any strange or magical thing is always best brought to the attention of those who protect and love us. Above all, they learned that friendship, real, loyal friendship, is the strength that carries even the smallest paws safely through the darkest woods. For in every adventure, no matter how magical or mysterious, the courageous hearts are the ones that choose kindness and the ones that never walk the journey alone.